Sun Raes, welcome back to the channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. Today I'm going to be sharing with you what I picked up from the World Natural Hair Show. The World Natural Hair Show. It wasn't a lot because I didn't do a lot of buying. I'm pretty much stocked up on what I needed, but there were a couple new and up and coming Black entrepreneurs there who make hair products. And so there was one brand in particular that I ended up just buying the shampoo and conditioner just because she was nice, and her brother-in-law was really trying to do some selling. If you watched my vlog, you would have seen him in it. So I wanted to share with you that, and yeah, I have not used the products yet, but I just wanted to show you what I got and the packaging and everything. So the first and only thing that I purchased from the World Natural Hair Show were the shampoo and conditioner from K Essentials, which looks like this. I thought the packaging was really pretty. It's gold packaging, has like a clear top on it. I thought that was really pretty and unique, and it just screws off. Okay. So that is the hydrating conditioner, and then the shampoo looks like this. It's just gold all the way down, and it screws off as well. So I thought that I would try these. She said that she don't have any sulfates, silicones, parabens, and things like that in her products. So right now it says for the shampoo, the ingredients are water, glycerin, cocoa betaine, apple extract, that's different, cocoa glucoside, surfactant, mango butter, essential oil blend. So that's what's in the shampoo. So we're gonna see how I like it. I don't know how many oils are in it. It's a blend. So she did have her oil. That's what she started with. I feel like a lot of hair brands start with oils, or at least the up and coming small ones are starting with oils first. I'm not a big oil person, so I didn't get the oil blend, but I got this, and because I bought two things, she gave me a discount. So there you go. And then the hydrating conditioner, it doesn't have the ingredients on the conditioner, so I may have to look on the website. So she did give me her card, and the website is attached here. So I'm gonna hold it up, and hopefully it will focus and you can get it. I'll also link it below, but if you want to just take a snapshot real quick, you can, and take a look at her products. So I wanted to, support a Black owned up and coming brand. So that's what I picked up from the Natural Hair Show, a nice cute little gold bag. So I thought her presentation was pretty nice. Okay. Some other things that I got from the hair show. So Myel was the first brand right when you came in the door. I mean, they had the music blaring, they had people dancing, they were just giving out bags as soon as you walked in. Look, we probably could have walked back up here and got a whole nother bag because they just they just doing like this. They don't know if people are coming back getting multiple bags or not. But what was in, I don't know if this was in her bag or not, or if I dropped that in there, I couldn't even really tell you. Okay. But you know, she had a card in her bag about her Kalahari melon and aloe vera line, which I have never used. She gave us a full-size bottle of the avocado and tamarind anti-frizz mousse, which looks like this. I will say that Myel, from the booths that I went to, Myel was the only one that gave out full-size products, and she only gave us one, but at least she gave us some. Everybody else were giving out, that I saw, okay, were giving out samples. So she also gave out samples. She gave out sample, and these are some pretty big samples. Well, it says 1.7 ounces, but she gave out a sample of the coil sculpting custard, her curl smoothie, and this is from the pomegranate and honey line. She also gave out the twisting souffle from the pomegranate and honey line. And I will say that I think I tried this twisting souffle before, back in the day, and I think I put it with the custard and got flaking. I think I tried the custard on its own and got flaking, so I wasn't a real big fan of the custard. But again, that was back in the day when I was doing a lot of co-washing and stuff, and I have not used these products, I don't think, since then. So I don't know. I might try these just because I haven't used her products in a while, except for when I just did the wash and go, and actually got a pretty good wash and go with that combo. There you go. And I guess a way for me to try the products without spending my money on them are from these samples. She also gave me a sample of the Rosemary Mint Strengthening Hair Mask that looks like this. And then she also gave samples of, now here's the size samples that it seemed like everybody else was giving out. Let's see how many ounces is in here. This is 0.5 ounces. So she also gave out the sample of the Kalahari Melon and Aloe Vera 2-minute deep conditioner for deep hydration. Interesting. The Curl Foaming Glaze from the same line, Kalahari Melon line, and then also the shampoo. So she gave out a shampoo, a deep conditioner, and a curl forming glaze. So I don't know, I might try those too. We'll see. So that's what I got from Myel. And I'm showing y'all this because if you didn't watch my vlog, you wouldn't know. And also, if you happen to see this mousse on my shelf somewhere or whatever, or if I end up talking about it, y'all know where it came from. So some other things that we picked up. Talia Wajid gave out a bag. And because I didn't have a lot of bags, I was just throwing some other samples in here. So let me just pull out what Talia Wajid gave us. Okay, so see what I mean by this difference in the sample sizes? So Talia Wajid gave us a sample of the Black Earth products. This is the Tight Hold for locks. I probably won't be using that, but I do have a friend who have locks, so maybe I'll give it to her. A sample of the Green Apple and Aloe Curl Definer, which I do have. I have tried this and I did like it. The Talia Wajid Healthy Hair Under There Restoring Serum. This must be for when you're wearing braids, wigs, and weaves and stuff like that, so I won't be probably using it. Also, the Green Apple and Aloe Shampoo, which I already have. It's pretty good. I would say that it is more, it feels a little bit more cleansing than like the Camille Rose coconut water one and the and her Curl Love one. It doesn't seem like it has probably as much moisture, but I haven't used it for a while, so I am gonna revisit it because I have some Talia Wajid stuff over there that I need to use up before it goes bad. She also gave us Braids and Edges smooth holding gel for braids and edges, a hair growth oil, her argan healing oil, the Talia Wajid Lock It Up for locks, naturals, and twists. Okay. So maybe I can use that for a twist out. I'll look into that. Also gave us the apple seed oil from her Green Apple and Aloe line, and then more Love My Locks. So I think this Love My Locks, the Honey Hold It, which is a twist gel, and then the Honey Fresh, which is a dry gel shampoo for locks. The Love My Locks, I think this is a new line that she has coming out. So if you guys have locks, you might check that out. And then she gave us more Green Apple and Aloe products. The leave-in conditioner, the Hold Me Gel, which you guys know I love. I've put a lot of you on to that gel. And then also the Miracle Hold Gel, which for edges, braids, locks, pony puffs, twists, and ponytails. I have not tried that. So that's what we got from Talia Wajid. We also went to Carol's Daughter, and Carol's Daughter, the founder of Carol's Daughter, she was there. Remember, she had sold her brand and then she repurchased it. So she was there talking to people about her products. And so they gave out the Goddess Strength Oral Hydration Concentrate, Curl Restoration Concentrate. So they gave out a few of those. And then they also gave out the Goddess Strength Shampoo and Conditioner sets. So I got 2 of those. And they also gave out the Black Vanilla Moisture and Hold Jelly. For dry, dull, brittle hair. I'll have to look into that. It says 72-hour hold. So I've never tried this. I've never been that big into Carol's Daughter. I know a lot of people like that Goddess Strength line. I've never tried it. I think it has silicones in it, and that's why I stayed away from it. But I might try it just to let you guys know whether I like it or not. And if you don't mind silicones, you may want to pick it up. But anyway, so yeah, got that from Carol's Daughter. Okay, so then also we stopped at the ORS. And you guys know that I recently did a video on the ORS Curl Show line, where I used the gel, the mousse, and something else. And I actually really liked it. So they, again, were giving out samples from that, and their samples are 0.5 fluid ounces too. So their samples are small compared to Myel samples. So Myel was, I guess she's trying to get herself back in there, which I ain't mad at her. That's her brand, that's her company, that's her livelihood. And she has been going through it, and I don't know whose fault it is. It may be, you know what I'm saying? I ain't in it. I ain't trying to get in it. But she came to that hair show and showed out. She gave big products. She gave full-size products. She had people dancing. She was, when you walked in the door, she was right there. So she paid a pretty penny probably for that booth, where she is the first one that is seen. So she trying to get it back on track. Anyway, back to ORS. ORS gave samples of the Curl Cream, and also gave samples of the leave-in conditioning gel. And guys, I will say that ORS had a lady there who was doing hair, and she was really sharing about the products. And she let me know that this leave-in actually is not a leave-in to go under the gel. So for instance, when I did my review, I did it on the gel and the mousse. I think I did the gel and mousse combo. And then I also think I did the, they have a cream, like a moisture cream or a moisture milk, and the gel combo, I believe. I got 2 of them on here. I used those 3. I can't remember if I used them both with the gel or if I ended up doing the mousse and the cream or what. Anyway, okay. And I talked about, I didn't have the leave-in, so that's why I used the milk under the gel, but I wanted to get the leave-in. So I ended up picking up the leave-in, and I still have yet to do that video. I've had the leave-in for a long time. I got the leave-in way back in 2024. I just have not gotten back around to the ORS products. But when I told her I had the leave-in for the gel, she was like, no, it doesn't go under the gel. The leave-in is a standalone product that you can actually use to you know, define the hair and twist and things like that. That's why it's called a leave-in gel. It is not meant to go under the Curl Show. She actually said every product in the Curl Show line is meant to stand alone. So you can use the Curl Show by itself. You can use this leave-in gel by itself. You can use the smoothie or whatever the twist cream is by itself. They all have enough moisture where you can use them by themselves. So that was interesting to find out. So anyway, she gave me a sample of the leave-in gel, and then she also gave a sample of the castor oil hair lotion. So this is from their original line. I think their original line was the olive oil line. And then, of course, she has a flyer in there. So that is what we got from ORS. And that is pretty much it for the things that I picked up at the hair show. Like I said, it wasn't a lot. I did do a recap of the hair show and went into more detail over on my membership. So if you're interested in hearing more detail about the hair show and things like that, you may go over to my membership and join it to hear it. But basically, there wasn't a lot of brands there that I was looking forward to seeing. So hopefully next year they'll have some more people. Like I said, I would have loved to have seen Melon in there. I would have loved to have seen Nature's Little Secret there. I would have loved to have seen Strands of Faith, or, you know, Pattern. It would have been nice to see Pattern there. I didn't see any of those brands there. The brands that I love, Eden's Body Works, I didn't see them. So anyway, we had fun nonetheless, but hopefully next year or some years after, you know, new brands will show up and things like that, and maybe I will make it back around to Atlanta to another one. I just wish they would list who is going to be there, because I think I looked on a website and I really didn't see like a list of who was going to be there. So you're kind of going blind, you know what I mean? And you don't know who you're going to see until you get there. Guys, my battery is running out, so let me go ahead and share with you some other things that I picked up recently. I picked up some Black Girl vitamins. So they just came in. They come in a little container like this. I'm almost out of my multivitamins, so I decided to try the Black Girl vitamin one a day, or once a day. So I will, you know, give these a try and get back with you and let you know how I feel about them. I've been seeing a whole lot of advertisements about Black Girl vitamins, and because it is for Black girls and Black owned, I wanted to give them a try. So yeah, I'll be sharing that with you. I also picked up recently some products from Sotanicals. Can you believe it? And that's because someone wanted to know what deep conditioners are glycerin free, some good ones that are glycerin free, when I did another video about glycerin. And so I started researching, because I didn't have a lot in my stash that was glycerin free. So I started researching, and I saw that Sotanicals had a few, so I wanted to pick them up just to try them, so I can tell you guys, if you're looking for something that's glycerin free, here's some or whatever. So I did pick up the Shebe Ginger Super Deep Dish Conditioner from Sotanicals. So we'll see how that goes. And then when I was out there, I saw the Aloe Be Thy Mane Ayurvedic Hair Gel. Looks like this. Guys, look how thin it is. Why did I get this? I saw it and I said, I just want to try it. It has aloe juice in it, marshmallow, hibiscus, and all that in it. So we're going to try this. We're going to try this. I'll let y'all know what I think. And then last but not least, I picked up the Giovanni LA whole styling gel. I know I just did a video saying that I'm probably getting away from Giovanni, which I am as far as the shampoo and the conditioner. But I had already picked this up before I did that video. And I actually forgot that I had it on hand. This is their Stronghold Gel. I heard it was supposed to be pretty good. I also heard that the mousse was supposed to be pretty good. They didn't have the mousse. I picked this up at TJ Maxx. They didn't have the mousse at the time, but I definitely want to try this gel with the mousse and without. So I do have that on hand. So be looking for a video on that. And guys, I think that is pretty much it for this video. Battery's great run out, so I'm going to go. But I just wanted to share with you the things that I got from the Natural Hair Show, and then a few new items that I got in that y'all can be looking forward to. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Hair.